Bonjour tout le monde. Today we're going to be reviewing être and the subject pronouns. So this won't be a very long lesson. You can rewatch this video as many times as you want. If you still need help, please reach out to me. We're going to be talking about how we have subjects and verbs. Of course, the subject of the sentence, as far as this discussion goes, is who's actually doing the action and actually using the verb in your sentence. And so here, for example, we have le professeur parle français. It's the professor, the teacher who's speaking French. So we've used the form of parle that goes with professeur. Remember that our subject pronouns they're the set of nouns. There's 8 of them, and 9 when we use on. We haven't really used that, and we'll get to that. But we have 9 subject pronouns, and each subject pronoun replaces something else. So, for example, if I say he could be Jonathan, he could be Sam, he could be Mark, Elle could be Jenny or Maria. New would replace myself and another person. You get the idea. So, je, tu, il, elle, on, nous, vous, il, elle. Please start to pay more attention to your pronunciation of these words. So, subject pronouns will be matching the gender and the number. Don't forget in French that all things have a gender. A table is feminine, a door is feminine, but the whiteboard is masculine, a pencil is masculine. And we're going to be using matching subject pronouns to the objects, gender, and number. So if you look at these particular pictures, you have ils dansent très bien, they. Ils sont de Dakar, they. We're using the masculine here because no matter who is in the il group, if there's one male, it automatically defaults to the masculine. We use tu and vous in different situations, okay? We're going to talk to our friends and our family and other high school students in the informal with tu. We're going to talk to teachers, unknown people, colleagues, bosses by using vous. Comment vas-tu? How are you? Comment allez-vous? How are you? They're the exact same question, but one's informal avec tu and one's formal with vous. Here's the subject on. It refers to this generality, okay? In English, it could be one, they, you, and often it's we in French. So if you're listening to something that says on in it, it very likely means we. It can be a plural for they or we, but it's always conjugated like il, elle, singulier. For example, en France, on parle français. In France, they speak French. So see how we use on for they? Or on est au café, we are at the coffee shop. So we can use that in both of those situations pretty easily. So here's the first verb that you guys learned last year, être. Remember, it is irregular, which means that its conjugation isn't set. We have to memorize, or it doesn't have a pattern. It is set, but it doesn't have a pattern. So we have to memorize it. Je suis, tu es, il est, elle est,
Teachers in the 1400 hallway.
on est, nous sommes, vous êtes, ils sont, elles sont. Sorry for that interruption. Être, when we conjugate it, for example, with vous, it starts with an E on that one. And so we have this sound, the S turns into a Z sound. So, vous êtes à Paris, vous êtes Monsieur Leclerc, enchanté. We're going to use say if something's singular and ce sont if something plural to identify nouns. So if I want to say that is Mary, or that is my pencil, or that's a brand new car, then I'm going to use say. C'est un téléphone. Ce sont des photos. C'est Amina. But we're going to use il or la or il ou elles sont when something